Well, we're setting up at the job site in the morning or on the farm, and of course we start greasing equipment before we start our work, and it's always a hassle. You have to drag everything out, you're finding each and every piece, you've run into issues, and so I have built a tool that speeds this up, keeps me organized, and helps this job go much easier. Stick around, I'll take you through it. Hi, it's Jared from Strongroots Farm. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go through this greasing. It's a super impromptu video. I don't even have my mic. We're out here at the job site, and I wanted to take you through this new tool I built. And so more than a tool, it's kind of a kit. And so we have all these pieces to grease, and we put it all in one place. If you're like me, you used to have a box on a flatbed and you would throw everything in one thing, or if you have a work truck, you throw it in that. Or in my shop, they kind of, all the pieces to do this job hung everywhere. So I wanted to build a kit where it was all in one place at all times. I could grab a hold of it, take it to anything I was going to grease. I could throw it in the bed of my truck. It could get banged around, wouldn't hurt anything, whether it's in my shop, on a shelf, wherever. Everything I need to grease that piece of equipment is all in one place. So the first item, when I was looking for a case, I wanted something that was durable, that we talked about. I also wanted these metal latches. Okay, so when you're looking at a toolbox, if it has those plastic clip down latches, like some of the Harbor Freights and even some of the stuff at Home Depot and Lowe's, those latches break. They're just a little wire clip that kind of holds that plastic latch in there. So I wanted this heavier duty latch. That's something I was looking for. I also wanted a handle and upper compartments. That's important. Our upper compartments has nice little holes up here. We have some Allen wrenches. I have some bits in here, a little nail thing to poke a hole in my Zerk fitting if I needed to. And then we also have our extra tips. If you're working on a weird thing like this Ram truck that needs a special tip, I can put those in these upper compartments. As we open it up, it did have a tray in here. So this box could have been a hair bit bigger for me and I could have used that tray, but because of what I wanted in here, I threw that tray away. Got some screwdrivers. That's mainly for this big excavator to dig some dirt around where those Zerk fittings are. Gloves, always nice to have. Roll of towels, nice to have. Extra tip. So if I bust a tip, I really like the clip-on ones. They have the name brand ones and they're like 40 bucks. I have found that this Thinkworks brand has a pretty good tip, and they have a single handle and a double handle. These have worked pretty well for me and they're much, much cheaper. Put a link to those in the description. Then of course we got our grease gun. This is a cheap Harbor Freight one. It works. I found some better ones. A battery powered one is really nice to have, but they're super expensive. Main thing was I put this back in this big bag so it doesn't get grease on other things as it's in the kit. We have some more grease gun parts. This is a longer tip that this ram needs, and then we have an extension if we need a hard compression. So I have some things there. That little Allen wrench set that I have has kind of an adjustable wrench thing on it where I can change these out. That's nice. And then my boxes of SAE and metric Zerk fittings. I have these, but I lose them all the time. They get stuck in a toolbox drawer. I can never find them when I need them, or I'm at a job site and I have to replace one and they're back in the shop. And then of course we got a couple extra tubes of grease. Nothing worse than as you're greasing, the grease gun goes out and everything else is back at the shop, or you're constantly carrying a case of grease around. I don't want to carry 12 tubes. So I got 2 tubes in here. I usually keep this HD grease for most of my heavy equipment as far as a multi-purpose grease. There are places where I'll use a marine grease or for wet, or a tacky grease that we'll use for anise, but usually that's back in the shop. So this is what I keep in the toolkit. You can make your choice there on what brand and what kind that you like. This works well for us. So there you have it. That is the kit. Now this kind of seems simple and seems like a weird video, but when I put this all together, I had this idea and it sounds nice, but you really don't realize how much this helps until you put it all together. It's movable, it's organized, it's all together. So everybody has most of this stuff if you're constantly greasing equipment, but for me, it was placed everywhere. And even though I need an extra box of gloves and an extra roll of towels that we have sitting everywhere around our shop, putting it in one box has really sped up the process and eliminated those frustrations of forgetting something when you get to a job site or somewhere out on your small farm. So we're gonna get to greasing now. No big deal, normal stuff, not gonna teach you how to grease. Appreciate you watching today. I hope this video helped. It was a short video of ours. It is a nice thing to have, and now start to think about other things that you use constantly that you can organize like this. A lot of our fittings, a lot of our bolts, a lot of our other stuff, we've started to organize in this manner. Instead of having bolt bins on a wall, we now have carrying cases for each size that we can leave in our shop, use as our organization, but also grab and go to a job if we needed it. So we've started to transition to tools that work in this manner. Hope this one helps you. You can think of some other things. Let me know down in the comments if you've got something like this that I should think about making, because this one has been a game changer for us. I appreciate you watching. Until next time, have a good one.